Howdy, Full Metal Cowboy, slinging a live reaction of the 1983 animated film Rock and Roll. And I am with a special guest for this one, Sailor Sev.
Hey,
So,
this we watched the trailer. It sounds like a trip.
yeah. And how we ended up looking into this is that there was an AMV by the editor Synesthesia Productions. I sorry if I botched the pronunciation of that name, but he made an AMV using the film Rock and Roll and using the song "Blood for the Blood God" by Gunship featuring Health, and that was how I discovered rock and roll, like how I first heard it. Yeah, through an AMV of all places. And from my understanding, this seems like an underground animated film. Like, not many people talk about it, and I think that's largely because it's one of those animated films that has a cult following. Uh, like,
Didn't you say it was from Canada?
it's from a Canadian studio called Nelvana. Yeah, and
We're in for a ride.
I've seen a couple videos like exploring like the background of rock and roll, and it sounds like this one was marred with studio interference. In fact, MGM,
What?
MGM like stepped in and actually tinkered with it and fucked it to some degree. So, because they thought, oh, this isn't gonna sell, and yeah, uh, which is unfortunate because I heard this bombed badly when it came out. Like, I'm talking $35,000 in the box office. Like, that's how bad it turned.
Oof.
Like, that's how bad it turned out back in the day. So, and if I'm if I'm not mistaken, like the animation cells that they produced for it, either some or most of it ended up getting lost because it got destroyed in a fire. It was either that or a
You
flood.
know what?
Yeah.
I realize this is ironic to a certain other show.
That being
Doctor Who, remember half the footage burned and
no. It wasn't burned. There was a policy. There was a policy known as a Junkin policy where they discarded it, or yeah, where they discarded the film stock. So it was to make room for storage of other shows at the time. That's what happened.
it's too bad we lost those episodes.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with the natural. It had nothing to do with a natural disaster or anything. It was just yeah. So essentially what's going on here is that in terms of preservation of rock and roll, it's in a really shaky spot. And unfortunately, a US Blu-ray release I don't think has ever been put out for rock and roll. So tracking it is going to be difficult, but there is a way. Which I found. I had to do some digging on the internet in order to find it, and that's how I'm watching it. I know this is technically not the legal way to access rock and
Hey,
roll.
Toei, why don't you pick it up and actually redo rock and roll? Hello.
Toei?
I was thinking either Toei or if the Canadian company's still around, if they redid it
Well, no,
and bring it here.
no, those are studios. We're talking. I think what you're trying to say is like distribution services, like maybe like G Kids. Actually, G Kids would probably be the best distributor for this one.
I mean, hey, if we could bring it here, it would probably get popular.
Well, we'll see. But and actually,
Look at Rocky Horror, it gets popular.
yeah, well, that's because it had quite the following for years. But yeah, I would say G Kids would be the more fitting distributor because they tend to care about this sort of thing. Now, but here's the thing: if it were to get a re-release, like for current formats and such, what I would suspect is that the quality is not going to be the most optimized, and that's just because of the current state of its preservation status. So uh, it seems to me that uh, getting the most ideal version or ideal viewing experience is not going to be is not going to be a reality. And from what I understand, there seems to be two cuts of Rock and Roll. There's the American theatrical cut, and then there's the Canadian cut. And apparently, the Canadian cut like had some uh, less tinkering compared to the American cut. And I honestly don't know what cut of the film we're watching. All I know is that the runtime is 1 hour, 17 minutes, 25 seconds. So I don't know if that's the American cut or the Canadian cut. Although the file I'm looking at here does claim to say it's the American cut, but I really don't know what the differences are. I'll have to like watch the VHS rip of the Canadian cut and see what's going on there. And because of the preservation issue with Rock and Roll, because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the one we're watching is in 16 by 9, but apparently like the ideal aspect ratio was 4 by 3, and that's probably because they cropped it to 16 by 9 for theatrical purposes. But I honestly don't know what the
I found out the Canadian cut is 87 minutes.
that's actually. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, it looks like we're watching the American cut, but well, whatever the case may be, I I think this needs to be going in like with an open mind. Like, look, I don't think we're expecting uh, a masterwork or anything when you consider that studio interference like fucked it over. So maybe it's like one of those flawed gems, I guess. Hell if I
You
know.
know what's the most popular in Canada right now? I just found this out.
What?
Like is films.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And Cartoon Saloon's films takes top over that, surprisingly.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway,
But hey, it's Canada.
we are curious about Rock and Roll because, well, the AMV we saw, kind of piqued our interest. Although for me, I thought the AMV was cool, but I don't know about Sailor
I thought the
Simpson.
AMV kicked ass.
Yeah. So, hey, so Synesthesia
It
Production.
made yours, okay, it made yours look tame.
Yeah, fair enough. But hey,
That, I mean, the Grave of the Fireflies one.
I'm not, and look, I'm not gonna be petty about that shit. It's like, look, so anyway, Synesthesia Productions. If you somehow stumbled upon this live reaction, hey, look, thank you for getting us into trying out Rock and Roll. Maybe you had a reason for, maybe your AMV was probably a good gateway into that animated film, and who knows, maybe people might have discovered it a little bit more before goodness, maybe after posting the AMV, maybe it's gotten a little bit more attention thanks to the AMV. So hey, I don't know what would have happened if the AMV was never made. Maybe it would have been slept on for years. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I actually wait a minute. I gotta share screen this so Sailor Seth can see it. I almost hit.
This is gonna be an experience.
Well, let's see. So anyway, if you have a way to watch Rock and Roll, get your viewing ready. Now, as for which cut, I don't know which one. This claims to be the American cut. So if your runtime says 1 hour, 17 minutes, 25 seconds, then this is the cut we're watching. So anyway, without further ado, get ready to hit play in 3, 2, 1, fire. All right, so can you hear it?
A little bit, it's a little quiet. You have your volume turned up?
This is the volume. This is the best I can get on volume. I can hear it fine.
Well, for some reason, my computer had it turned up to 28.
All right. with songs by Cheap Trick. They're pretty good.
Eh.
They got a couple of good songs. Debbie Harry, Blondie. Lou Reed.
Of
Walk on the Wild Side. Iggy Pop. Is there another? Ow, damn. In a special performance by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay. Yep.
Do you remember?
Da, 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 da. Feature voices of Paul Lamont, Susan Roman, and Don Franks. Okay, not familiar with
Ooh.
those. Okay. Ow! Fuck. His font kind of reminds me of Star Trek The Next Generation. And this came out before that.
Busy. I mean, granted, these kind of look outdated, but I can get past that.
Yeah. The soundtrack's very 80s, I can tell. What the hell?
Why does he sound like Palpatine?
Oh, whoa.
Okay, it is kind of cool looking.
What the fuck was that?
When you wash your face, get the sunscreen off, make sure you put some moisturizer on it.
Okay.
What's on?
Well, that was just my mom reminding me something.
Okay. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh, is this computer animation? Because, I mean, damn. 1983. Okay, not gonna lie, that's a really cool effect for its time.
When was the original Blade Runner?
1982.
So before this.
No, after this. Oh, no, before this, sorry.
After this.
My bad. Yeah, I like that they're not showing that guy's face, so he's probably...
Well, we'll probably find out who he is later on.
Okay, that was a cool transition there. Not gonna lie, the animation's really good for 1983. The hell?
What the?
Oh, okay, it's an arcade. I was like, what the fuck was that? Okay, some of the line delivery is goofy as shit.
Well, it's the eight. This is was in the 80s, so
What the fuck is
what the douche?
the
What the?
fuck? Wait, was that supposed to be a David Bowie reference there because of the face paint?
Uh,
Okay, you don't need to mimic Miles Davis, dude. Yeah, because apparently there were times where he was playing trumpet, but his back was facing the crowd. That's why I was making a Miles Davis joke. Well, what was the fucking
oh
lip?
my god. Whoa, what? What?
Wow, what an asshole.
Ass.
Dick.
Oh, keyboard guitar.
So is this her son?
Oh, he's pissed.
And there goes the breakup of the Beatles. Except this lady ain't no Yoko. Gotta say, it's a nice little visual what do you call it detail, like, yeah, that, like, because clearly this guy seems like the main antagonist and they're keeping him under shadows until an eventual face reveal, huh? Wait, what? Yeah, we don't have captions on for this. Rainboner!
Wow.
Ow, damn. Not gonna lie, the fucking flashes can hurt my eyes a little.
I'm not bothered by light, but dang. Well, he just left.
Oh, how fitting that Debbie Harry is voicing a blonde character. Get it? Blondie?
Yes.
Plutonium? The hell? Power of Christ compels you!
Oh my god. You can tell this guy's a sleazeball,
He is a sleazeball.
and this guy's a douche.
What, Omar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a douche. So that shadowy guy's mock, huh? The fuck? Coming soon from Mock. Rock and roll. Oh, okay. Quad hole? Did I hear that right?
What? Did he just say clod hole?
I don't know. Oh, bullshit. You were fucking jealous earlier, dick.
Agreed. He's trying to cover up his ego.
What?
What?
It got a little weird.
Oh
Sounds like
shit.
is
Oh,
Queen
what
gonna
was
get
that?
involved? Okay, really? These two are a thing? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. This just comes off really forced. Oh,
what?
okay. I already poured myself one because I knew this was gonna be something.
Did we just assume that they...
Oh, whoa, hello. What's going on here?
Oh, whoa. Well then. Yo, do
Huh?
we assume they...
Wait. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Cock block.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, we know where this is going, but we're not going to see it.
Yeah, pretty
What the
much.
fuck? You assholes.
Ha. You have to keep in mind this was the 80s.
This is also rated R, I'm sure. Or maybe PG-13. Actually, what? I don't know. I'm guessing.
It got a 71% on the Rotten Tomatoes meter, though.
Hmm. Yeah, I take it this is
It
post-apocalyptic.
was rated PG.
Really? Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, I can tell this is post-apocalyptic because I mean this place looks polluted as shit. Okay,
It's like I hear
we're
what
sticking.
LA is.
Wow, what road trip music?
Can we only guess?
We're not gonna see this guy's face until like a while, huh? It's not. What the shit?
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, now they're just beating the crap out of each other.
Just stick around, you douche.
Agreed.
So we got the Three Stooges in this. The three big ass
Really, you had to
Stooges.
make that joke? Are we gonna find out who this guy is? That was the most fake apology I ever heard.
Oh.
What the?
No, I got myself a glass of whiskey. So that's Mock.
He's the fabulous, like, rocker.
What? What?
What?
Okay, this guy's a
So
creep
is
and a
he-
weirdo already.
Okay, wait. Is this like a Fabio of some sort?
What the fuck is with
Rock
that
and roll
fucking,
Fabio?
that fucking facial expression he had?
Oh my god.
Let's talk about you.
Sleazeball. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That laugh. My gosh. Oh, is he a vampire? Oh,
I have no idea.
he's got pointy teeth.
Yeah, yeah. Mock's a creep and a weirdo.
Oh my god. Or I keep saying that. Scratch that. I mean,
The
oh my
hell?
gosh.
Hey, it's the Palantir.
What?
You know that ball that's in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, what the?
Wait, two Palantirs? What the fuck's going on?
What's that face?
Angel, where are you?
Oh, why do I have a feeling I know where this is going? Creepy.
Well, what the fuck?
What?
The fuck just.
Oof. What? What is he? The Magic Man?
Okay, whoever animated Mock, they had way too much fucking fun.
Agreed. What?
Actually, the animators in general, I mean, damn, this is actually good looking.
What?
Okay, this is a fucking trip already, damn.
Agreed.
It's
I'm
an
surprised they
it's
didn't put a warning on this for people with epilepsy.
it's an 80s trip.
Let me stare at this flower. Wilhelm scream? Much? That look.
Da Vinci? What the hell?
What the? Theo, are we on a trip?
I'm noticing some demonic imagery or symbolism. Like, what the fuck is.
What is this? Whoa, what?
Homer's fucking face is like, "Duh." He's like fucking stone off his mind.
The pimp squirrel's watching this too, by the way. He decided to join in.
Okay, in all seriousness, the animation's actually really good in this. Okay. Just fucking rips his suit off. Okay. Then. Anyway, as I was saying, the animation in this is actually really good.
Like, it surprises me for a Canadian studio.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
What the? It doesn't look like he has lethal weapons.
What the? New what? Nuke York? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait, is it just me, or is the first one with the pink flower sound like he's gay?
Mm. The one on the right.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
because he's got like that. I can tell the attitude. Oh, it's a blimp. Blimp.
It's a sci-fi blimp.
Wait, wasn't this also before Helsing?
Well, yeah.
So pre-blimp in an anime? Oh, hi, doggy. She just smacks her.
Well, it was because he had a hand on her tit. Although that was an
Wow.
accident, not on purpose.
You'd get a ticket for reckless driving.
The hell's. What the hell?
What the?
What the fuck? Wow.
Douchebag.
What? Dude, seriously, fuck Omar. He's a douche in this.
Agreed. All he cares about is himself in the band.
Wait, what?
Well, it's not the guy's fault. Oh my god. This is like him at a new level of doucheness. Okay, who picks it up with a pencil?
Dumbass. What? You shouldn't have just not left this fucking car there. You should have fucking closed it.
Exactly. Okay, not gonna lie, the music is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crash it in a lake? What?
What the hell? What?
He just
Oh,
taking a
it's because it's
scenic
hovering.
route?
Okay, I get it now.
You know, I would have thought these days that hovering cars would
Hold
be
on,
a
I can't
thing
hear
by
you.
now.
Sorry. Dumbass.
Agreed.
Oh, what the hell?
This is like underworld
Now, if the Twin
stuff.
Towers are shown here, then, I mean, damn. But if not, then, I mean, well, shit.
Well, if it's like a dark utopia, then
Music Hall.
music.
Wait, isn't Music Hall
Oh,
in,
I
like...
thought that's the music pole.
Wait, Radio City. Wait, that is that in New York or somewhere else?
That's in New York.
Flippers? No! Oh, hello.
Oh,
And damn, she's got big honking tits.
and yet, I don't know how this show was rated PG.
What?
What?
Okay then.
All right.
What the fuck are... What the fuck are we
What?
watching?
I have no idea.
Okay, some of the animators must have been fucking horny or something. What the hell?
What? Magic. What the?
The hell?
This is wonky.
Hey, there's Lulu.
It is Lulu.
What was that?
It is Lulu. Almost.
Oh, hell!
Oh, what?
It's a mermaid with tits open! Yay!
He's the least concerned. What is with the fucking close-ups? I don't know.
So get off my back. Oh shit. What's her face? What?
What?
What the hell? What?
What?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
What the heck? Okay. What?
I guess women don't wear bras in this world or
Oh,
something.
hello.
Oh, this is Earth, Wind, and Fire playing. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck are we watching?
I don't even know.
Oh shit! Okay, so they found her. Okay, what is with the background? What is with the fucking backwards? It looks trippy as shit.
Keep in mind, again, it's the 80s.
There's so much. Oh god, they're fucking flashing. Jeez.
I think they went overboard.
Ow. Shit, that fucking hurt my eyes. What the hell?
What's going on?
Oh shit.
Jump scare. Oh, what?
Is this like a fucking. Oh, this is like a hallucination or something.
Fever dream. Oh, why?
Oh, whoa, what the
What the? Ew.
Wow, okay, that I hate to
Wow.
say it, that was not one of the best written lines there. Because The Shining
No.
had it, or The Shining popularized it pretty much. Oh wait, that was Mock's magic. That was or something like that.
What the?
His what? Why is their eyes red? Whoa!
Whoa! What?
What the fuck?
Well then.
Mind control.
Well,
It sounds like he's fucking drunk. At Carnage. Oh, okay. Nice touch there. It's a play on words with the Carnegie Hall. Whoa, what the?
whoa, what? Whoa.
So Carnage Hall was a play on the venue Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall.
Isn't that like in the UK or something?
Carnegie Hall is in.
Carnegie Hall. It's Carnegie, you
Is
dumbass.
in.
I'm talking about the broadcaster.
What?
What the fuck is?
She's drunk.
Carnegie? Is that how Canadians pronounce Carnegie?
Carnegie. It's Space Blimp. Or Sky Blimp.
The hell? Wait, Mox
What?
has his own song?
What the?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this song is kind of kick ass already. Ah, damn. Okay, you know what? I gotta be honest. I like how Mock is like illustrated as like an egotistical rock star because he definitely I like that they touch on that.
Well, yeah. Oh,
What the fuck?
what the? This is nightmare fuel.
What?
What?
Oh wow, the screen is like widescreen. That shit for 1983. That the monitor shape is like ahead of its time. What the fuck?
What?
No shit.
Or alive.
What?
What just happened? What the?
She's probably saying that to kind of convince him when she's.
Oh my god. What?
She's probably doing that. She's probably tricking him. What?
What?
Wait, so the force is strong with her?
I guess?
Oh shit.
Whoa. Oh shit. Somebody's
Okay
having
then.
a temper tantrum.
Too bad we didn't get to see what the fuck happened. Well, maybe it might have been better
Yeah,
not to.
yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
What?
What? Oh, right. They're still mind
What?
controlled. Oh, the moon's red. Okay, then. Well, that was a quick. Oh my god.
He's a douche.
Wait, what?
Wow.
What? What? They fucking redid that joke? Okay. What the?
I guess.
That was a fucking rush scene there.
The heck?
What is with Bach's voice?
No.
Oh, whoa! What the hell?
Whoa. It's a huge.
Oh shit! Dude, he got knocked the fuck out. How?
Dramatic scene.
Okay, if he's dead, I mean, why? Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, he's okay. Oh, whoa.
Okay, this
Gosh,
is.
that's bad.
Wow, he screams like a
Oh my
bitch.
gosh. He does.
To use the title of a Green Day song, "Good Riddance." Wait, what the fuck?
He couldn't have oh, that guy. No. He has to die.
Okay.
That reverb.
Wait, what? What? Okay, that was it.
That was kind of a surprise ending.
Okay, I take it there's no post credits, so oh, Quad Hole, that was his name. All right, hold on. Wait, Maurice LaMarche was in this? Huh.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's no post credits. So yeah, that was rock and roll. I mean, damn, I don't know I don't know where to start.
I
Animation
don't know where to begin.
animation was really good though. The
Agreed.
the rest, like, what the fuck was?
Some of it was trippy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I wasn't expecting like one of the best animated films of all time or anything. I was just kind of expecting
I'm
like, okay,
surprised it's PG.
I'm just like, huh? Like, okay, so animation was really good. I want to say the soundtrack was fitting, but and I'm talking fitting when it comes to like the lyrical songs, but I mean it was like very 80s. Okay, I'll admit, My Name Is Mock was probably the best song of rock and roll because that one just kind of stood out. Although
Agreed.
I swear I mean I swear there's got to be like a part of Mock where he goes, "My name is Mock, suck my cock." I I mean
Oh my.
let's face it, he probably
Oh
was.
my gosh.
Let's face it, he was probably wanting some of that, or at least that's
Oh,
probably.
pretty much.
Um, what else is there?
That
The
giant girl.
the world was okay. The world itself, I mean, it's clearly a post-apocalyptic. Because I mean, look out how fucking polluted that world looked.
That's true.
And also and also like Mock was saying, I'm the best thing since World War III. I'm like, what? Okay, so World War III happened prior to rock and roll. Uh I'm trying to wrap my head around some of the shit I just saw.
Artwork was good.
The story was okay. I feel like
Hectic in some places.
I feel like there was some error. Like I can tell there were some scenes that could have gone a little longer, and I think I'm starting to see where the studio interference kicked in. Like some of the rush shit that was in rock and roll, I think that was a product of studio fuckery. Um, Especially like after the power outage, it's like, oh, we gotta find Angel, and it goes, hey, I found you, slime. It's like, wait, you already fucking did that. You already did that bit already. So why are you doing it again? So clearly, what was it? Okay, as far as characters, Angel was
Studio interference definitely played a part.
from the looks of it. Now
Yeah,
as far as characters, I really enjoyed Angel. She was great. Also
Omar was a dick.
Debbie Harry was her singing was great in this. Uh,
Agreed.
one of those brothers,
Omar's a dick.
we'll get to Omar in just a moment. One of those brothers, I actually took a liking to. Cindy, where the fuck was she? Where the fuck did she go? Before the climax, where the fuck did she go?
Agreed.
She just like walked off and that was it. So shit. Um,
I wanted to know her story.
Mock is a fucking creep and a weirdo. Okay, I'm glad he fucking gets his comeuppance. All right, let's get this out. Okay, and there's a reason why I saved a certain character for last because he is the biggest fucking issue I have with characters. It was Omar. Fucking
Agreed.
hell, dude. Like what? Like Omar had me the most like baffled. Like so apparently he's got a thing for Angel, yet he was jealous of Angel, and he's like, "Oh, Angel owes me an explanation." Me. I'm like, dude, grow a fucking pair of balls, dude. And then of course, like what he sings with Angel, and I'm guessing they're gonna. I'm guessing they're gonna be a thing at the end of the film. I'm like, okay, like big fucking whoop. So yeah, Omar.
Kind of left that as like a. They kind of left that as a cliffhanger, really.
Not really. They just kind of left it open. And then, yeah. But this one was, I gotta say, this was definitely a unique experience in a way. I mean,
But hey, if it wasn't for that AMV, we would have never found this.
yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So yeah, rock and roll. This was definitely something. I mean, I didn't hate it. Um, but you're not going to hear me like saying, "Oh, it's one of the best animated films I've ever seen." Like, no, I definitely think it's worth watching just out of the sheer like I guess uniqueness regarding like what it has to display. I mean, the animation alone is actually worth sitting through it.
I'm surprised it was actually rated PG for showing a lot of ass or boobs.
And also the tattoo with the mermaid with their tits out. I'm like, okay. So this was, but yeah, I'd say the animation alone's worth it, and also parts of the soundtrack were pretty good too. So, um,
I mean, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire and like
yeah,
all the others.
but yeah, this was yeah, but it's a
It was an experience.
but I'll say for the most part, and I don't say this just because of its uniqueness or anything. I just like I enjoyed it, but did I love it? Not really. I mean, okay, I forgot to mention another thing.
I'll take, wait. I'll take Akira over this.
Yeah. Um. There was another thing I forgot to mention. The voice acting. Okay, so the voice acting isn't great in places, but here's the thing: the silly line deliveries I think is part of the charm. Like goes,
Agreed.
wait, slime. It's like what kind of fucking line was that? Although there was like one line where I was just like, wait, what? And I forgot what it was, but there was like a couple times I was just like laughing like, what the hell? So yeah, but again that's
Oh no, the girl's line where she was like, "Oh no, we need to go where the boys are at," and I'm like, "What?"
yeah. Also, that nightclub scene was like, yeah. I mean, that was like the only area where animation
A
looked kind
lot
of
of
weird.
flashing.
Yeah, that's another thing. That God, the flashing, holy shit! Like, okay, Rise of
And yet you gave, what was it, Rise of Skywalker crap?
yeah,
This,
because like the first 5 minutes it goes the path to the dark side or was the path of the dark side leads to oh fuck the path to the dark side thought to be unnatural. So it's like Palpatine quoted himself from Revenge of the Sith, and then you have the fucking Flash, and I'm like, ow, damn. Like, that was obnoxious. Okay, well, here's the thing. With rock and roll, I mean, you gotta keep in mind this was back in the 80s, so, yeah, flashy fucking imagery. I mean, audiences back in the 80s weren't bothered by this shit. Personally, because I'm in a
I
dark...
think if they re-release this, they would have to put a warning about that.
Oh, no kidding. But I mean, look, because I was watching a dark lit room and I got the screen like a bit of a close distance, but not too close. But I mean, you know, pretty much where my monitor's at. I mean, it was probably not a good idea for me having fucking lights off of this. I mean, if the lights were on, flashing wouldn't bug me. But it's nighttime. I'd like to watch with the lights off. But I mean, damn. But still, yeah. But rock and roll. This was definitely something. I mean,
An experience.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd say
I
it's
still hate Omar the douche
Omar's
in
a
all
douche.
of this.
Omar's a fucking douche in this, and yeah, I think,
Oh yeah, and then block, block. You don't get to see them making out in the car.
yeah. Yeah, I think
But we know what they were
I was gonna
doing.
say I think I knew where that was going, except that big guy showed up. I was like, oh man, what a cock block! But at the same time, it's like, okay, you know what? Kind of glad that never happened because, okay, here's another thing. The romance. I hate to say this, the romance with Angel Omar, like that is some of the biggest force shit that rock and roll had. Like, what was it? That
Although it was also very much so cringe.
No, it's just the way that they were like head off. I'm like, really? After what he fucking pulled? Like, how? It's like, I mean, I get it. It's implied that there was a history between the two, or more like, you know, she's got an interest in him and vice versa, but it's like, he just walked off during the concert and then he's like, oh, you know, and this, I just, I'm like, what?
No, and then when they go, let's go save her, and he's like, oh no, it's for the best. She's with Vox or whatever now.
Vox? Oh, you got Hasman Hotel on your mind, don't you?
I do. That's where I got confused. Um,
Ugh.
whatever his name is.
Okay, and seriously, yeah. Oh, sorry.
I mean, you can see how it rhymes.
And seriously,
Um,
if casting Debbie Harry to play Angel was like a bit of a little nod, like, oh, she's the lead singer of Blondie, I'm like, okay, see what you did there, guys. Or if the animators made her blonde as a little nod to Debbie Harry, I'm like, I guess,
but like
nice one.
Mox being but like when he's like, oh no, she's with Mox making it big. I'm like, wow, you're not gonna save the person who you're hardcore crushing on. All right.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
certified yourself as a douchebag.
Also, speaking of Mock, okay, so his I was gonna say,
Is it just me or did he remind me? He kind of reminded me of David Bowie a little bit.
that's what I was kind of thinking too. And I was gonna say about Mock. I mean, he looks fucking weird with what was it that his appearance in the climax, like he's got some kind of baldness or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, unless that
He just had hair 5 minutes ago.
unless that white hair was like a wig or something. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Like maybe he was wearing the suit and the wig maybe to make him look like he has sex appeal, but deep down he's actually just a bald fuck or something. Like, I wonder.
I don't know.
I mean, you know what? I'll give rock and roll this. They really highlighted the egotism of rock stars, and I'm talking any rock star that like uses their fucking ego, like no, or they use their what do you call it? It's when rock stars are big and then they get all egotistical because of the fame they're getting. I wonder if that was like I'm sure that was the intent. And you know what? Nice writing detail there. I mean, shit. Oh, and you know what? What was it like?
the crazy demon thing toward like monster thing, I thought that was kind of far-fetched compared to what it seemed like the story was supposed to be about.
Well, how I put this? I mean, Mock was talking about like bringing something out, so I mean, it was kind of built up in a scene or two.
Okay, good point.
Um, yeah, so I actually liked how Mock was. I like the detail with Mock and Ego. Like, cause you know how like when rock stars get famous, like they use their fucking ego, like they get all egotistical. I
Well,
like that.
probably 80s bands definitely had an ego.
But I like how ego and fame are like uh brought upon, because Mock was like this super rocker, like he was like a famous rock star, so he's definitely got this fucking ego about him. um and actually, if I had to paint as much as I hate this fucking song, although I wouldn't say it's in the same vein, but I mean it's got a bit of a similar touch, Nickelback's Rock Star.
But that song's not too terribly bad.
I fucking hate that song. Because essentially, now here's the thing. If people read it as like this desire for fame or some shit, I can kind of see that song having that point. But the point of Nickelback's Rockstar is that, you know, the narrator is like saying, hey, I want to be a rock star, and he's talking about like, oh, he wants to buy all this shit and, you know, change my hair, or cut my hair, change my name. I'm like, okay. But what I'm talking about is that some of the lyrics had to do with like materialism, and yet, um, now, granted, some musicians are in it for the money, and yet, you know, some are in it for the music, like the you know, the artistic, uh, expression. Now, I'm definitely on the side where I favor musicians that want to exercise their artistic expression. Like, I mean, uh, okay, for the lack of a better example on this, because she's not a rock musician, she's a pop star. Taylor Swift. Uh, Top of my head, because I mean she is famous. Uh, she went
Or
out.
Sabrina Carpenter, she's also famous.
I was gonna say with Taylor Swift, I mean she re-recorded some of her earlier albums, and it was a means to control her. So okay, so I don't know if you knew this, but her manager or something like had the master tapes for her music, and she felt like that was her material, not the manager's. So I think there was like some lawsuit going on right now. I might get that information a little mixed up, but
There is. There
there
is.
was
And
definitely.
she decided to do a whole Eras tour based on all and redo all her music.
Yeah. So essentially
And I mean, good on her for that.
so what I'm saying is that she re-recorded her music, and when you see albums that says Taylor's version, this is essentially the re-recordings where um whatever financial gain she gets from that, it's going directly to her, not to the heads that have the control over that material. And you know, so what I'm saying is like I may not be a fan of Taylor Swift, at least yet.
You're not a Swiftie?
I am not what you would call a Swiftie, but you know what? If there's anything about Taylor Swift I fucking respect the hell out of, it is her taking control over her artistic expression and her artistic endeavors. Like, you will never hear me bitch about her re-recording her music to maintain like her work, in terms of like whatever financial gain she gets from her work. You will never hear me bitch about that. Like the re-recording thing, I can see why she did that, and she took time out of her fucking schedule to do that. She didn't have to, but she had a good excuse for doing that. And again, I respect that decision. Uh,
Well, she had a goal in mind and like and a mission. She
You know, and
went for it.
I mean, I've heard her. I always knew you were trouble, or I knew you were trouble. I don't know what the title is fully, but
I knew you were in trouble.
I knew you were trouble. Like, I heard two versions. They almost sound alike. I mean, if you pick up the little nuanced details, okay, you'll notice, but it didn't sound all too different. So, I mean, I think the only difference is her voice. But it's it's fine enough that I'm perfectly fine with how it sounds. And I don't know. My point is that
Separating the art from the artist.
she did,
No.
like, what I'm saying is, like, Taylor Swift's music is not down out of ego. It's just that's just her artistic expression, you know. And sure, I mean, she's probably getting paid a shit ton of money for, you know, her music and her concerts and shit. I mean, she's got a massive fan base, but I'm glad.
Yeah, since 2007.
I'm just glad to see that ego is not like a negative trait about her. And actually, yeah, okay, I have noticed something.
Okay, if there's one I can point out that has an ego is probably Hear Me Out, Kanye West.
Oh, fuck Kanye West. Um,
Yeah. Or P. Diddy.
especially
Right now he's in trouble.
honestly, what really turned me off from Kanye West was his it was one track in his album Yeezus. I am a god.
What?
I am a god.
That's
That
a song?
Yep, and I hate it. I mean, okay, I will admit
I know there's the song Rap God that Eminem did, but that's
although I will admit, like, the musical beat of the song is actually pretty catchy. It's the lyrics that fucking turn me off. Um, what else is there? But I will point out an observation about, you know, musicians when it comes to ego. Now, I'm not saying that I'll get to it. So I've noticed when it comes to musicians, male musicians tend to be the more egotistical. I don't hear many female musicians being, you know, egocentric or anything. I'm not saying not all women are
well,
like that.
I heard that on the Grammy or when I watched the Grammys,
Yeah?
Lady Gaga came out to speak and she said the music belongs to the artists, not
Yeah.
to the music corporation.
Yeah, definitely. No, because let's face it, musicians get. I mean, because the problem with me,
I mean, put it this way, Lady Gaga has a massive fan base
true.
as well.
Okay. As I was trying to say, yeah, because the thing with the music industry is that okay, because let's face it, when it comes to musicians and, you know, like, how much they get compensated for their like efforts and shit, like the record label definitely gets like a good chunk of that pay, whereas musicians are like underneath that. And yeah, some musicians have pointed that out, and it's unfortunate that that's the case.
I mean, look at the Beatles. I think they had their rights forever.
Yeah, and usually in order for
Up
music,
until the rights got sold when Michael Jackson.
okay, as I was trying to say, because I mean there was the oh god, what is it? Because I noticed Metallica, because I own a couple Metallica albums on vinyl, and the pressing.
Heck yeah.
Okay, which okay, for those curious, the albums I own on vinyl that are from Metallica are Master of Puppets and Injustice for All, which Sailor Stiff actually recommended I get on vinyl.
Because of a certain Toad cover.
Yeah. Okay, what she's referring to, there's a Let's Play by Super Gaming Brothers, and one of the brothers actually does a snippet of one from Metallica, but with a Toad impression. It's the funniest shit.
It's the best thing.
Yeah, but what else was there? But now Metallica has a record label called Blackened Records. Now, I'm assuming with the way this is going is that whatever money or whatever financial gain they get from record sales is going directly to Metallica, or at least that's my assumption. So, I suppose in order for musicians to actually make money, like, they have to have their own fucking record label or self-produce it, which, you know, is not the easiest path. But for musicians to get their foot in the door, they have to be under a record label, and yeah, the record label gets more money than the musicians, and it's unfortunate. And it'd be nice if there's a shakeup on that. Because I think the musicians deserve to get fucking paid. Accordingly for sales. Granted, the work.
Okay, so I just found out.
Sailor Sif, can I Sailor Sif, can I finish?
Yes.
You just cut me off, and I'm not trying to be rude. I was trying to explain something, and you just kind of brought up something. So give me a moment. Hold that thought. Yet the workaround for musicians to actually get financial gain is to perform in concerts, because that's actually how they're getting their income essentially. Which but that can also get kind of tiring, I would imagine. So, anyway, you were saying?
So they all share royalties from the sales, but yes, the money goes to Metallica from record sales.
Okay, I see what you
Metallica
mean.
album.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like musicians that are like new. Like they're not getting I mean they're having they're getting a little screwed over financially, because, or more like they're not getting most of the money. So if album sales are not so hot, then yeah, they're kind of in hot water unless they do concerts. It's just, I wish they would have had a better system to pay musicians well enough. Because I know there's some musicians that are in it for the artistic expression, but I could just imagine that, okay, if they really want to make a living making music, it's like, well, that's the part that's that comes with difficulty, and it's just it is what it is. At least with rock and roll, I mean, they don't fucking worry about that kind of shit. But although, yeah, rock and roll. This was definitely something. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was unique for its time.
Yeah, 1983. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, we definitely went on a tangent about the music industry and all that shit, but I mean, it's like, we were trying to kind of making sure it's a little relevant to what we just saw. Granted, the whole thing about the music industry really never played a part in rock and roll, but I mean, the discussion of music was still there, and yeah,
Came off as stuff.
And yeah, music was definitely a big part in this, so hey. Yeah, but yeah, I say this deserves to be seen. But as far as like the accessibility, that's the tricky part. And you know what, G Kids, maybe you guys should look into distributing this one. I think it's worth releasing. I mean, it'll get more eyes.
Well, if they can get a copy of it.
Well, I mean, if they can find the means to distribute it, I mean, it should be within the realm of possibility. The problem is that it's probably not going to have the most ideal viewing experience because of that Canadian cut that seems to be out there. Although, I need to find out what was different between the two, now that I think of it. But, I mean, considering G-Kids is more focused on distributing animated works, that would be deemed worth, showing. I mean, this is definitely one of them.
I mean, this one is one.
I'd say this is definitely one of them. I mean, because the animation alone was worth it, and and it's actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, give me a minute. I'm gonna look up the animation studio Nelvana. Yeah, because they almost got fucking tanked from it. Nelvana.
But they still going?
Yeah, they're still going. What did they make? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Give me a minute.
Well, rock and roll, obviously.
Well, yeah. Give me a minute.
Nelvana made Barney? What the?
Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Clone High, John Callahan's Quads, Bob and Margaret, and Committed. Okay. They distributed Nickelodeon shows, Tina, the first 5 seasons of The Fairly Odd Parents,
Really?
and was there anything else? 1980s, Rock and Roll, which was their first feature. Okay, I knew that.
Oh, so I get it. So, Nelvana tried to do the reboot of Barney that
Oh, okay.
failed.
Wait, what?
Just cringy.
Droids and Ewoks? No fucking way.
Wait, what?
Oh shit. Okay, so they animated the Star Wars animated shows Droids and Ewoks. Wait. Wait a minute.
Wait. Gio, you remember Thomas and Friends, right?
Yeah?
They did that one too.
Oh no.
What?
They did an animated segment for the Star Wars holiday special. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
To quote, what
Wait.
was it, Joseph?
Hold
Old
on.
Joseph?
Whoa. Wait. So Boba Fett's actual first appearance was actually animated by Nelvana. Okay. All right. Okay.
What, you're not arguing?
Boba Fett's introduction in the Star Wars Holiday Special was actually kind of a highlight because Boba Fett was kind of cool. Too bad Harrison Ford.
They did Babar.
Too bad Harrison Ford's face looks fucking weird though.
You don't remember Babar?
No. Wait.
That was the one with the elephant who had a crown.
Oh, no, I don't remember. Wait.
Max and Ruby. I remember.
Magic School Bus? No, get the fuck.
Wait, what?
Get the fuck out of here. Did they actually animate?
Wait, what?
Where? Where's the fucking show? Show. Where's the TV one? I didn't know Magic School Bus was a book series.
Yeah, it was.
Or
You
maybe
didn't know that? I did.
Or maybe I remember, but I just couldn't fucking remember. Okay, animated series.
Oh, they did Sesame Street.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, they actually were involved in Magic School Bus. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm on their official page looking at stuff
What more is
they
there?
distributed.
Wait, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Wait a second.
Where are you finding this?
I'm looking up okay, maybe not.
Oh, Wiki?
Yeah, I'm looking up Wikipedia because I'm kind of like wondering what else did Nelvana make?
Hey, I thought I saw My Little Pony, but I don't think that's it.
Nope. Wait, Donkey Kong Country? Excuse me? Oh,
Didn't know that was a TV series.
I didn't know they were involved in that CG series. Shit, they actually got involved in stuff I wasn't even aware. I remember the logo though, but I didn't. Okay.
Hey, they did Beyblade.
Wait, really?
Good show. Yeah, it said something about Beyblade. I liked Beyblade. Don't give it crap.
Sorry.
Hey, they did Thomas and Friends.
Okay, so Rock and Roll,
Care Bears, oh god.
The Care Bears movie? What?
Oh god. I've seen that. It Eh,
Wait, Cardcaptor's the movie English dubbed version. What?
you didn't know there was an English dub? I did.
Okay, Star Wars Holiday Special, but only for like one of the sections. Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, okay.
I liked that show.
Uh, yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh wait. TV series. Ewoks, droids, Care Bears, family. Okay. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Wait, it was direct to video. Okay. Wait. Beetlejuice?
Yeah, they did the
Oh,
animated
you
one.
gotta be fucking shitting me. Dude, I didn't. Okay, I never would have thought that after Rock and Roll they would have produced something. Some things I remember from my childhood. Like, okay,
Hey, at least you got to see it. I didn't.
Rupert. I don't remember that one. Wait, Tales from the Crypt. What?
What?
I never seen that one though.
I
But
remember that
wait,
one.
Free Willy. What? There was an animated show of that,
I thought it was a movie.
and there was an animated never-ending story. Never. Okay, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I knew had an animated series, but okay. Uh, Wait, Gargoyles. No. Wait, Franklin? Is that what I think it is? Yeah. Wait, they fucking made that one?
I liked Franklin.
They made that one?
Hey, they made Bratz. And I'm referencing the dolls.
Okay, so Card Captors. Yeah, I remember watching that a little bit and whatever. Yeah, I didn't follow that one much.
Maggie and the Frisbee, remember?
Fairly Odd Parents seasons 1 through 5. Metabots. What? Okay. Max and Ruby. Why does that sound familiar?
It's the two bunnies.
Wait, Berenstain Bears? They fucking animated that?
Berenstain Bears.
They animated that?
Backyardigans.
Wait. Oh my god, dude, seriously, like some of the shows I watched in my childhood, I didn't know they were. And yet they almost got fucking gutted because of how poorly Rock and Roll ended up. Well, damn. Well, actually,
Hey, we have them to thank for like half our childhood shows.
Well, actually, for Gargoyles, it was season 3 only because Japanese an anime studio did the first two, or I think that was the case.
I think if I remember Gargoyles right, it was kind of hokey.
Gargoyles was
That was the point.
Gargoyles was kind of cool looking though. Yeah, but yeah, Nirvana. I mean, damn, they actually did some childhood favorites, I guess. Yeah, Rock and Roll though. I'm gonna log that right now. But yeah, this was like I said. Oh no. Watch. I have watched it.
I mean, to think the studio, what we could have gotten if the studio went under.
Yeah, and you know what?
We
Actually,
wouldn't have had anything.
yeah, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing Nelvana did not go under after how badly Rock and Roll did in the theaters. So, I mean, I suppose it's a miracle that Nelvana survived after the huge box office bomb that Rock and Roll did. But yeah, but anyway.
Let's release this.
Wait, what?
For preservation's sake.
Yeah, G Kids.
I mean, re-release it, and,
I think G Kids would be the best distributor for rock and roll.
Or hey, Discotek, why not?
No, G Kids.
Although I think we're more anime.
G Kids would be more appropriate because they're more animation. Like they want to show a variety of animation, so rock and roll would definitely fit that bill for them. But yeah, this was definitely something.
I mean, hey, if they make it readily available, I mean, really.
Definitely. Yeah, and besides, I don't think there exists a U.S. Blu-ray release of it. I think you can only get this as an import, unfortunately, and it costs like $40 if you want to go that route.
Well, I would think
it's
like
not worth it.
If they were to go down the route of distributing it, they would have to go for 4K, considering that's a standard now.
Well, they'll have to do whatever they can. Now, as far as like trying to grab the an alternate cut of it, I mean, they'll have to. I guess I'll have to. I mean, whatever surviving print of it is, I mean, they're probably gonna have to go that route. Like, if they have to end up doing a VHS rip just to preserve that cut, or maybe do it in a way where it's like, okay, like, just a heads up, the stuff that's exclusive to this cut, I mean, it's not in the best condition, but here, we figured this would be worth salvaging. Like, if they have to show the American cut and then throw snippets of the Canadian cut for the archival purposes, I mean, so fucking be it. Because yeah, let me double check this real quick, because I want to make sure I got this information correct, and I'm hoping this why
don't you end the stream?
No, I'm not streaming this. I'm recording this. Okay, so there is an American cut and a Canadian cut. So the American distributor MGM disliked Greg Salata, who voiced Omar, and insisted that he would be redubbed by an actor with name recognition. Along with several edits made to the film, Paul Le Mat was cast and Omar's obscenities were written out. The prologue was also altered, given a reason why the characters are part animal. Released through United Artists in April 1983, the revised film was unable to find an audience at the box office. It was this chopped version that quickly found its way to VHS and Laserdisc. Canadian. The film was initially broadcast on the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, uncut and including parental warnings. In 1988, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation began airing the original cut which featured extra footage, a different, clearer audio mix, the original voice of Omar, original shots that had been replaced by alternate footage, and the shot of Zip regaining consciousness at the conclusion, which we never got. So, yeah, we must have watched the American cut. Huh. Home video. Original home video releases of copies of Rock and Roll extremely difficult to find. MGM released the film on VHS and Betamax in 1984 and on Laserdisc in 1986. Both these editions soon went out of print. Bootleg copies of the film ended up being sold at comic book conventions, but these copies erroneously listed the film as having been done by Ralph Bakshi. The fuck? Soon after its demise in the home entertainment market, copies of the film could be acquired only by writing to Nelvana, who charged a fee of $80 to create and send a video copy of the film. Oh, ouch. On June 7, 2005, Unearthed Films released the film for the first time on DVD. The first disc includes the theatrical cut, and the second disc includes the original cut of the film, though the original print was destroyed in a fire. This was taken from a VHS source. And The Devil and Danielle Mouse, the TV special that was the inspiration for Rock and Roll. Other features were the alternate Reign of Power introduction sequence and a slightly different rough cut version of the ending. Also included is the trailer for Electric Dragon 80,000 Volt V, a 2001 Japanese film written and directed by Sogo Ishii. Blah, 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 blah. In September 28, 2010, a Blu-ray disc was released by Unearthed Films and has two versions of the film on one disc. Both Unearthed Films releases have since gone out of print. Oh, that sucks.
Hey, I found Rock and Roll on Amazon.
Yeah, but it's like $48. And it's not a US release. Damn, man, but seriously, like, yeah, trying to get your hands on.
Oh, they even have a video that's the comparison between the Canadian Blu-ray versus the Laserdisc.
Oh, geez.
An audio comparison.
Yeah. but the thing is like trying to get your hands on an actual copy of this. It's not going to be easy. In fact, it's fucking hard. It's
Come
unfortunate.
on, G Kids.
It's unfortunate. I mean, seriously, I think this deserves more fucking attention. In a way, it's too bad that.
I wonder if that's why the person made the AMV was to give it more recognition.
Well, I'd suppose he tried or whatnot. But yeah, Synesthesia Productions. Hey, thanks to your AMV, we finally sat through this, and yeah, this was definitely something. So, thanks. And I think that's gonna do it for this discussion, post viewing discussion. So yeah, rock and roll. Yeah, I recommend it for some reasons. The animation, some of the music, and the charming voice acting, which is actually part of the fun. So yeah.
And the campiness.
Yeah. And remember, his name is Mark. Thanks a lot. All right. So Seth, if you got any last thing to say, just go ahead and say it now.
I mean, it was definitely unique for its time.
All right. That it, or do you got anything more?
That is what I got.
All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna head out. In fact, as I'm recording this, Sailor Sif actually has to go in a minute, so I'm gonna head off as well. So, till next time, take care.